Welcome to Synagogues of Florida, Part 7. In this episode, we check out 3 cities on the Gulf Coast side of the state in the St. Petersburg, Tampa area. They are Tampa, Brandon, and St. Petersburg. And there are more than a dozen sites to check out. Our first stop is in Brandon. This is Congregation Beth Shalom, a Reform temple. The congregation was formed in the early 1990s and moved into this location in September of 2000. Shabbat services are held on Friday evenings. There is a service on Saturday mornings when there is a special occasion such as a bar or bat mitzvah. The spiritual leader is Rabbi Betsy Turup. She has been so since 2003. There is another house of worship in Brandon, but we are not able to show it to you. It is the Jewish Discovery Center, or the Chabad of Brandon, Florida. Rabbi Mendel Rubashkin is its director. We can't show you its facility because it is housed in an office complex. And now, on to St. Petersburg. We can't show you that Chabad house in Brandon, but we can show you the one in St. Petersburg. So you're looking at the Chabad Jewish Center of Greater St. Petersburg. Besides Saturday morning Shabbat services, it also holds Monday and Thursday weekday morning minyanim. Rabbi Alter Korf is its executive director. Another house of worship is Congregation B'nai Israel, a conservative egalitarian synagogue. It was founded in 1923. There are both Friday night and Saturday morning Shabbat services. The spiritual leader is Rabbi Jacob Lusky. Not only does it have Shabbat services, but it has services both morning and evenings every day of the week. This building was completed in 2000, and it currently serves the purposes of 332 member families. And now on to another house of worship. This is Temple Beth El, a Reform congregation with about 450 member families. Michael Torup has been the rabbi since 2001. For Shabbat, there are Friday night services and Saturday morning services along with a Torah study. There is another house of worship that is not directly in St. Petersburg, but in a neighboring community called Gulfport. Therefore, you are looking at Congregation Beth Shalom of Gulfport. You may possibly be able to see the Jewish star above the door post. The congregation has been in operation since 1957, and it aligns with a traditional conservative practice. At least that's what they say, but they also list that they hold an egalitarian Torah service. That is not traditional. They indicate a membership of over 40 families. The congregation does not employ a rabbi, but rather a chazan or cantor to lead and direct the services. And now we can move on to our third city, Tampa. This is Beis David Chabad, a Lubavitch Chabad center in the greater Tampa area. Rabbi Lazer Rifkin is its director. As this sign reads, it is also known as Merkos Lubavitch of Central Florida. Chabad has been serving this area since 1976. There is another Chabad house at the nearby University of South Florida campus. It is run by Rabbi Levi Rivkin, who I presume is related to the director of the first Chabad house shown in this clip. Not to be confused with another Chabad house, a third one, Chabad Lubavitch of Tampa Bay. That is the building being shown here. Rabbi Yossi Dubrowski is its director. There is also a mikveh at this location. And for now, we say goodbye to the Lubavitch Chabad houses and turn to another synagogue in Tampa. As the sign reads, this is Congregation Beth Am, a Reform synagogue. Its spiritual leader is Rabbi Jason Rosenberg. Shabbat services are held both Friday evenings and Saturday mornings. One Saturday morning a month there is also a Torah study after the services. The building is on the same campus with the Tampa Hillel Academy. Established in 1970 as a private community Jewish day school for kindergarten through 8th grade. Students can bring their own lunch, as well as there is provision for 4 days a week, a hot lunch provided by a local kosher caterer. Before and after school hours, daycare is also optionally provided. And now on to our next house of worship in Tampa. This is Congregation Kol Ami, a conservative synagogue. It was established in 1978. The original structure here was completed in 1982. A major expansion was added on in 1998. Besides Friday night and Saturday morning Shabbat services, there is also a Sunday morning minyan, as well as a Monday through Thursday weeknight minyan. Its spiritual leader is Rabbi Robert Judd, also affectionately known as Rabbi Bob. Well, we said there'd be several synagogues in these 3 cities, and Tampa has the majority of them. So now on to another Tampa synagogue. Congregation Rodef Shalom is a conservative synagogue founded in 1903. This building was constructed in 1968. It merged with another synagogue, Beth Israel, in 1980. There are Shabbat services on both Friday evenings and Saturday mornings. There are also services Sunday mornings and Monday through Friday. The Monday and Thursday morning minyan has a light breakfast following it. By the way, I believe that body of water is Tampa Bay. Its current spiritual leader is Rabbi Joshua Hershen. We move on to another Tampa synagogue. This is Shaarei Tzedek, a Reform temple. Richard Bernholz is its senior rabbi. He is assisted by Rabbi Nathan Farb. This congregation goes back to 1894. In 1902, more Orthodox members split to another synagogue, leaving Shaarei Tzedek as a completely reformed congregation. The congregation boasts more than 3,000 members. This building was constructed in the late 1960s. Shabbat services are held on Friday evenings. There are Saturday morning services when there are special occasions such as bar and bat mitzvah celebrations or a religious holiday. And now on to the last synagogue location in Tampa that we will visit on this tour. This claims to be the site for Young Israel of Tampa, Florida. It is an Orthodox shul. Services are held 7 days a week, both morning and evening. The congregation is led by both Rabbi Uriel Rivkin and Rabbi Asher Ehrenpreis. It is located near the University of South Florida and offer overnight accommodations for those who are visiting for Shabbos and Yom Tov. They also offer kosher catering. This ends our lengthy trip through these 3 cities in the Tampa-St. Pete area. Lots more synagogues and other Florida cities to see. So, bye for now. Hope to see you real soon.